If you thought Clark Atlanta University's head football coach, Coach Keaton, was going to take that loss that they got from Miles College laying down, y'all better believe that ain't going to happen that way. Because Coach is out here trying to build this thing into something that's going to get out here and compete year in and year out. And some changes took place within the program. They lost a couple of players here and there. But guys, I'm going to tell you right now, Coach just got a diamond in the rough that fell into his lap. And we're going to talk about exactly who that young man is right after this. Your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, share these videos, and tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this thing. Because they're like, Coach, what you got going on here? What's your thoughts on all this stuff? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, it's been a busy day. Transfer portal opened up. You got folks jumping in left and right. Listen, you're going to see some more names hitting that transfer portal in the days to come before it get ready to close. I think we got, 9 more days left before the transfer portal closes for good. But once the athletes are in the portal, they can go ahead and find somewhere for them to continue their collegiate sports careers. And in this instance, you got a young man that was trying to find himself a home because he wanted to be that guy. I mean, you know, athletes want to compete at a high level, and sometimes they understand you got to take a step back in order to go 3 steps forwards. And this young man decided, hey, listen, I'm going to go ahead and gamble on myself, and I'm going to do just that. I mean, think about it like this. When you come out of high school, you know, you were that guy, you're thinking that you're going to get the opportunity to do the exact same thing wherever it is that you land. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer than what you anticipate, and oftentimes a lot of these athletes, they don't have the patience for that right now because they feel like they're losing something. And if by chance they don't get that opportunity, then they burn their eligibility, and they're not looking to do that. They want to get out here and showcase what they can do right now. So, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, Clark Atlanta lost a huge piece to their offense last season. Excuse me, Mr. David Wright, who he's no longer with the program. I think I stated that in a message that I left up on X where I was talking about he was no longer with the program. But the crazy thing is, Coach Keaton got a diamond in the rough that fell into his lap that entered the transfer portal. None other than Jackson State HBCU national champion Zy McDonald, quarterback, has decided to take his talents and come to the ATL to play for Clark Atlanta University. Now, one thing I say is this: he's definitely going to get an opportunity to compete for the starting position. Now, there's a young man that's already there, Kai Brown, who was out there during the spring scrimmage against Morehouse, showing that, hey, he can run that offense and do the things that's necessary for him to do to make sure that he's making the right reads out there on the field, checking down when he needs to, when he sees the defense showing them a different front or whatever have you, that's going to allow the team to be able to run the ball or move the ball down the field to do what they need to do to keep them chains going. So I like that. I like that part of that young man's game right there. And not only that, but he's able to move those defensive backs around on that back end of the defense so that he's able to throw passes down the field to open receivers. Now, one thing for certain is this. You know, Zy McDonald ain't going to come in here and just say, okay, cool, I'm going to go ahead and hold back and I ain't worried about it. He coming in to try to get the keys from Mr. Brown. And Mr. Brown definitely ain't going to be trying to get him keys up. But I tell you this, one thing that Zy McDonald brings to the Clark Atlanta Panthers football program is that he's a dual threat quarterback. The young man can throw the ball as well as run it also. He can call his own number. And when I say he can shred up a defense, he can shred up a defense where he got everybody trying to guess which way he's ready to go to try to make a tackle on him. 9 times out of 10, they might end up coming up short. But while he was at Jackson State, the young man played in 12 games, threw the ball 37 times, completing 25 for 324 yards, 5 touchdowns with a completion average of 68%. Now, McDonald, as I stated before, he got some wheels on him. He can definitely check that thing down himself, call his own number, pull the ball down and run, and just let everybody know, hey, listen, you're going to be in them stand. Ooh, ooh. It's going to be kind of like them old days, you know, I'm taking myself back to when Morris Brown and Clark Atlanta used to play over in the Georgia Dome. We was the first 2 teams to play in the Georgia Dome when the Georgia Dome opened. That was where the games used to be held at because there was so much fanfare that wanted to come in and watch that game. You couldn't have that game at anybody's stadium. The stadiums was packed. I mean, you might as well go and take that to the Dome, sell that bad boy out, do what you got to do and get everybody up in there and have a good time. But Coach Keaton and Yeah, it's my Morris Brown moment. Y'all forgive me. I'm having flashes right now. Forgive me. But Coach Keaton definitely found himself another quarterback that can come in there and help the team get themselves rolling in the right direction. I mean, keep in mind now, Coach Keaton and Clark Atlanta, they lost that championship game last year to Miles College. Boy, I think it was 53-25, something like that. So, you know, Coach ain't really feeling that. He got a bad taste in his mouth that he's looking to get this thing situated. Kind of like he want to get his lick back. And I think with this young man that's coming in there, along with Brown, that's at the quarterback position, they definitely going to be able to do some things for that Clark Atlanta offense to get it moving in the manner which it needs to. Zay McDonald is definitely able to throw that ball down the field to the receivers, making sure that they're in the right position for them to continue to just do their thing with their offense, keep their offense moving, and keep everybody guessing out there on the field, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to make some things. Trust and believe, Clark Atlanta going to shake some things up this season with that offense. Definitely can't wait to see exactly which style they're going to infuse into the offense this year. Because like I stated before, this past season, or actually from the spring ball that we watched, I mean, everything was pretty much vanilla. So you just got, a little bit of spread and whatever have you. And, they ran a little power-eyed and just did their thing and kept it simple. So we're going to see exactly what Clark Atlanta does come this fall when it's time for them to suit up against Valdosta State. If you have not gotten your tickets to that game, make sure y'all go ahead and get them tickets right now, because that game is August 30th at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. So, guys, y'all make sure y'all tune in, tap in, tell a friend to come on in. And congratulations to Zay McDonald on taking his talents to Clark Atlanta University. Look forward to seeing you doing some great things out there on the field. But, guys, like I always say, be the one and lead.